will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God.
June of 2014, during my devotions, I opened my eyes and they went straight to this picture. My question was, Lord, will we hold her on this side of heaven? Or has she gone home to heaven already, and that is why this door is closing? Do you want us to wait or continue on? If you're asking us to pull out, that will really make it feel like she has died. Please make it clear. I feel I know what in my head, but I need you to get it to my heart, because if it's what my head is saying, my heart is going to be crushed. I have not physically loved this little one, but for 3+ years I have mentally loved her, and it feels like she is sick and dying right in front of us.
You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies, till all my fears are gone. I'm no longer a slave to fear.
October 28th, while we were still waiting for our paperwork to be sent to China, I wrote in my journal, Lord, you asked me to rest, so that is what I am choosing to do. Not that it's easy, seeing all the little ones on Facebook, but I know you have the perfect child for our family, so I will choose to wait. December 22nd, I was on Facebook, and a very good friend and a huge adoption advocate messaged me and said I needed to look at a different adoption agency's page because there were 2 little ones there that met our criteria. I heard the word look, so I did. We had not looked at any other agency's file in the 5+ years that we had been in process. The first little one had the special need we were most open to, cleft lip palate. The second little one had a blood disorder. We decided to look at the file of the first little girl. Once we switched to the China program, June of 2015, my prayer was to be matched by Christmas on my birthday. While Christmas Eve, when the social worker at the new agency wasn't even to be working, we received both files. During the next week, we had the first little one's file checked with a specialist and looked at her picture. It was very obvious that her lip had been repaired. The doctor that did the surgery did an amazing job. We also looked at the file of the second little one, but after praying, Darwin and I were in unity that we should move forward with the first little girl. January 4th, the battle began. I needed to return something to our previous agency. I was so dreading this because I did not want to tell my social worker if we were looking at a file from a different agency. 4 weeks and lots of prayer and frustration and tears later, we were told that the Chinese government doesn't want our previous agency to transfer our dossier. The first rejection of transfer was on my birthday. Because of this little one's file being LID, logged in dossier, that meant that our paperwork had to be logged in with the Chinese government. The agency only had 3 weeks to match her with a family. I had been praying that there would be something in the file that would make it clear as to who our daughter is. I was praying for a date, name, something that would resonate with us so we knew for sure she was ours. Well, when the file came through, it had 7/11 on it. Conrad's birthday. Bingo, our daughter. Apparently not, because we did not have enough time to get our paperwork updated before the agency's 3 weeks ran out. We were heartbroken.
From our bondage, we're the sons and the daughters. Let us sing our freedom.
February 17th, I wrote in my prayer journal, Lord, thank you for directing us to our new agency, to hopefully find our daughter. I want to get excited about the possibility of finding her, And yet I can't because of all the uncertainties and the heartache the last few years and weeks. You heard our prayers as we prayed yesterday that if little one number 1 is still to be a stoner, perform a miracle and hide her file from the other agencies, and let our new agency be able to get it back. So this is how it all happened. February 6th, the day before Chinese New Year, our new agency spokesperson went to the Chinese government, and they pulled our dossier and transferred it over to the new agency right then and there. This was the 11th hour. This meant that we were never unlogged and that our new agency could lock the file of the first little girl that we were drawn to. Remember, we sent letter of intent for the third little girl, and Darwin said no way for 2, unless these 2. Well, we would like to introduce you to the virtual twins of the Stoner family.
You rescued me and I will stand and say I am the child of God. You brought me this far, so why would I question you now? You have provided, so why would I start to doubt? I've never been stranded, abandoned, or left here to fight alone. So I'm giving you control. I live my life up. I give it all and surrender. I lift my heart up. You can have it forever. All my dreams, all my plans, Lord, I leave it in your hands. I live my life up. Have your way in me. Have your way in me. You were broken, abandoned, and crying all alone. We were waiting and praying and longing to bring you home. And then we saw your face. In a moment you were wrapped up in our hearts. We took a step of faith, and now here we are. Will you let me hold you in my arms tonight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. Will you take my love and give up the fight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. From a world away I've journeyed just to hold your hand. You will never be alone again. I've come so far to find you, so far to find you. You were fighting and fearful. You were hiding your heart away. But I was trying so hard to show you, 'cause there were no words that I could say. If you could see my heart, you would know that all I wanna do is care for you. a child that's really running, but I can hear a voice that's whispering my name, saying, come to me, don't run from me, I'm all you need and I am calling. Will you let me hold you in my arms tonight?
I have come so far.
You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of us.
From my mother's womb, you have chosen me. Your love has called my name. I've been born again into your family. Your blood flows through my veins, and I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I am surrounded by the arms of the Father. I am surrounded by songs of deliverance. We've been liberated from our bondage. We're the sons and the daughters. Let us sing our freedom. Oh, 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 you split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears were drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. I am a child of God. He split the sea so we could walk right through it. He drowned our fears in perfect love. He rescued them so they could stand and sing. I am a child of God. I am a child